Hello and welcome to day 2 of the MCC 16 team announcements. I'm your host Sheep and I'm joined by my lovely co-host. Say something, lovely co-host.
Oh, this is the part where I talk. Yes, it's me, Lucky. Oh
Yeah.
dear. Hi, I'm Lucky.
Hi, I'm Lops.
And we're excited to bring you this. Now, before our stream started, the next team, Cyan, was announced, and Cyan team consists of Pearlescent Moon, Pizza Hut, Preston Plays, and Spifey. So, how do you feel about this team so far?
I mean, I am always happy to see what team Pearl's on, because I will admit I like it quite a lot. And Pearl and Pete is a tried and tested combination. Preston and Spifey, it'll be amazing to see how they work with them.
Yep. I mean, it's like we've got Pete and Pearl's already seen before, and then the Pete and Preston's also this. So I feel like it's great combination. And then Spifey, who would have expected Spifey be the fourth player? I think that this has been a trend with the recent teams where all of these have been interesting, unexpected teams, which is great. And I'm glad Scott is doing it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Preston and Pete because I've always been begging for a pack team or a pack related team, and to see those two reunited after God knows how long is super exciting.
What about Spifey? What do you both think about Spifey?
I mean, I don't know about Spifey. I mean, it's like I said, this is just an unexpected. How did the reaction? Have these people interacted before? I genuinely don't know.
I don't know much about Spifey, so I'm going to try not to speak on that, just so I don't offend anyone or Spifey, because Spifey, I know who's played before. I don't have to know how well they did, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think Spifey, I remember Spifey was on 10, right? Anyway, I ran the numbers for this already, and it's currently at let me just pull it up. It's at a 9154, which is actually the third best strongest team so far.
So statistically, Cyan Creepers is the third best that's been announced so far.
Yeah.
Thank you, Statsman.
I mean, it depends
Cheap.
which methods, method you go by, because why Scott scored is actually very different.
I would actually love it if Pearl finally got a win. So I'm up for this.
Yeah.
Has she never won?
I'm pretty sure she hasn't.
She deserves a win. She's Australian. She deserves to win every time.
Yeah. And there's also the thing, it's also the Rust combo. We've got Pizza Hut, who is rusty, barely able to play in last event, and Preston, who's just rusty in general.
You might want to do something about that rust. No, but I'm excited because Preston obviously just joined last MCC and he did extremely well for his first event, especially parkour tag. He went ham.
Last event, all the new players did
Yeah, they did. But I'm excited to see him team up with Pete because obviously the two of them have known each other for so long. You have your team chemistry already there, so it's going to be exciting. And obviously we talked about how Pearl and Pete are always a good duo.
I mean,
they could be a really good team because they seem like they already have most of that dynamic. I assume Spifey's just going to fall into place and fit like a that last puzzle piece, and they'll work like a great machine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised that Green isn't anywhere here because Green is usually seen with either Pearl or Pete.
That's true, but we've also got none of the other hermits or fruitberries yet. So
Green is the most like teams with people who aren't hermits, sort of hermit, I guess.
Yep. I've got a notice.
You've got a what?
Alright, bottom right.
Tell me more about your opinion on this team, Lops.
Well, I just think it's going to be extremely interesting to see if this team works well together. Because
what game do you think would be their strongest then?
Not dodgeball. I'm going to say this. I feel like this team's going to lose dodgeball. That's what I think.
Yeah, they're not a strong dodgeball team. Pete is infamously not that great at dodgeball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he has played in the most dodgeballs.
Yeah.
So, statistically, hopefully he can get there again.
Has Pearl ever been in dodgeball?
Oh, yeah, once before.
Once.
I don't remember before.
You don't remember which event?
It might have,
MCC 12 says our statistician on the sideline. Statistician.
I have a feeling if they manage to get to dodgeball, Like they're just not. They might be clean sweeps.
Yeah.
Because this is not a
Oh,
strong dodgeball
I
team.
don't think that'll be clean sweep, but they're going.
It'll be like
Mm,
3-1.
I mean,
it'll
I
be
would be-
tragic.
I would
mean,
be
who would they play
hoping for a
against?
reverse sweep, for them to get a reverse sweep.
That's a good
'Cause that's all
question.
I
It
like.
depends on who they play in dodgeball.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, how do you think that the new Cyan team? By the way, we have like 2 minutes, 1 minute or 2 minutes till our next team. But before then, how do you
feel
think
like
Cyan
it's-
stacks up against the other teams, Lops?
Well, this is, all these teams are unique
Cheap
and
as lots now.
Ultra Sheep Lops.
Ultra sheep wops. Can we get some ultra sheep wops in the chat? Improve interaction.
But yeah, in my opinion, they could they have the potential to get to dodgeball. I think I don't think they have potential to get first. Although like that, I would be happy to be proven wrong. But I
Someone in
think they
chat.
have.
Sorry, I'll let you finish.
I think they have a potential to get into dodgeball, but they could do anywhere from like 8th to there.
Yeah, I don't see them coming last. I mean, I feel like a team
No.
with Pete,
Oh,
where
no,
he's actually
of course
there
not.
and playing. I need
Yeah.
to now emphasize that, where he's actually
I
there and
mean-
playing, can't get lost.
Can we rely on that? I mean, what if it happens again?
There's no way it
Yeah.
happens again. It has a better chance of happening to someone else.
If it happens
yeah,
to someone on
lightning never
Green's team
strikes the
again,
same thing twice.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. What were
Alright,
you
we're
gonna say
getting
about
close
chat?
to on. Oh yeah, in the chat. Well, someone was just talking about just listing their team suggestions. I saw someone post SB737 Dream Tubbo and CBK, and I think that's a bit of a strong team. But when we did the stream yesterday, we were saying that Tubbo and 5-Ups are likely going to be teamed up. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's time to refresh to see what the next team is. What's the next color? It's Aqua, isn't it?
Yeah. You come to learn the color order. It's kind
There's
of...
so many blues.
Did you know
I
that
forget which one's
cyan
which
and
one.
aqua are actually the exact same color?
There it
technically?
is.
Ooh.
Oh
Is
my
that?
god! Just as we
Lucky,
predicted
do you
yesterday,
wanna read
Aqua
this one?
Axolotl. I will
What?
read out the new Aqua Axolotls
there it
team.
is.
This is just as we predicted on the stream yesterday. So we have Antfrost, Fundy, Tubbo, and 5-Up on the Aqua Axolotls.
Ooh.
That is a
Another
team.
interesting.
That's a good team because I
Right.
like that we got 5-Up and
Right,
Antfrost coming back together because they both debuted in the previous event on the same team and did pretty
Oh,
well.
that was
And you have Fundy and Tubbo, who are both extremely good players. I mean, Fundy is very underrated and constantly performs well, my bad. Once again, it's another
Sketchy.
team that is a very good team.
Yeah.
It is. These are all good teams. I mean, unlike the other teams, this one wasn't like out of the blue random, but this one's also like really like great and like interesting. Like I feel like this is the perfect mix of familiarity and novelty. Like, I feel like these are all like related, but like not too related.
Well,
where
yeah,
it's,
there's
like,
some good built-in chemistry there because, as I said, Antfrost and 5-Up teamed in the previous event, but then you also have Antfrost, who's sort of part of that, Dream SMP crew with the Tubbo and Fundy, and they all know each other pretty well.
That's
So
true.
there's not going to be any awkwardness, or it'll be really hard for them to miscommunicate as a
Yeah.
team because they should
I
have
feel like
that
this is
base
going to be a
level
great
chemistry.
perspective with like great chemistry. The question is though, how well will they perform?
Yeah, because chemistry isn't everything.
Well, who's the
Right.
team leader? It all comes down, will Tubbo lead the team,
Oh,
or will
God.
Fundy take charge?
Well, Fundy
I would
is
say Tubbo.
statistically higher, but Tubbo.
Tubbo, yeah.
I feel like it would depend on what
Yeah.
game. Some games
We're gonna
Fundy
have
would take
Tubbo
it.
the leader.
there's-
It's like follow the leader, but it's objectively better because it's Tubbo the leader.
Well, what do you think the sorry to leave you out of this for another second, Lops. I'll get back to you in a moment. But Sheep, what do you think would be Aqua's best game? Looking at Antfrost, Fundy, Tubbo, and 5-Up. When you see that team, what do you think will be their best game in this upcoming event?
I think they could do well in Battle Box actually. I mean, I don't know in comparison to the other team. There's probably like some other like Tapple Puns would be scary in Battle Box, but
Yeah.
this feels like a good Battle Box team. Like, decent.
I see Ace Race being decent. I know that Antfrost and 5-Up are new, but I know Tubbo is really good at Ace Race.
Ooh. Yeah.
And Fundy's always
And with
just been
the
good
new
at
Ace
movement.
Race scoring, Ace Race is like very high. Like,
Yeah. Well, Lops, what do you think of this team? Like, what was your like initial reaction? Or do you have any things you want to point out about this team?
Well, I don't watch any of these people, so I don't have like a proper informed opinion on it. But my
Fair
first vibes are like this is because they have two players who are kind of new. Like this is their second MCC. That could bring them down a little bit, but like not as much as having two completely new players, obviously.
Right.
And it's definitely like they'll have good communication, but that's not everything, you know.
That's true. I don't
it's
see
about
any
how
like you don't see anyone in that team and go, oh look, that's an S tier. I mean,
Yeah.
Tubbo is. I'd say that maybe Tubbo or Fundy is their best player, but neither of them are like S tier players. So
Yeah.
I mean, as we've looked at other teams, we've seen other teams, and you have like Pizza Hut on a team, or you have Puns and Tapple together, or you have Satnap, and you have that key player. And I look at them and I go, I think this is maybe a time for Tubbo or Fundy to step up, but I feel like this team can do well, but I don't know if they have what it takes compared to the other teams we've seen so far.
I mean, I can't see them coming like last. I think they'll be very middle of the road because like other teams have, for example, one S tier player and one player who be like places in bottom quarter. But this team is like consistently good but not amazing. So I think
they're my underdog team.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's a good estimate. An underdog team, like someone.
I'd like to see them
they
do
look
well,
like they're not going to do well, but
I'm not expecting
have
them
a
to do
pop-off.
fantastic. But I would I'd like to see them overcome that and then shock everyone.
They can probably pop off. Just
Yeah.
like, do you know else you can pop off? By subscribing on YouTube and following on Twitch. And if you want to help us support us, you should also consider becoming a member to get access to great emotes. I saw some members earlier in the chat. If you're a member, flex those emotes.
And if you think you have better opinions than Sheep, make sure to apply to the show and replace him. Link should be in the description.
Media manager, please help. Anyway, so what? Compare this to the other teams. Like,
well, you have the
that's
stats,
something.
don't you, Sheep? What's their average?
Well,
average coins.
Well, the stats. Their average coins is 8822, which is they beat Lime and Green, and that's it.
I mean, beating Green is kind of assumed at this point because RT Game is fairly low scoring and also hasn't played since MCC 7. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, but I mean, there's actually a very interesting split there because with Green Team, which is something I noticed when compiling the stats, is that Green looks statistically bad, except for the statistics from the last event, in which case they are still the best team if you consider only the scores in each player's last event.
Interesting.
They have RT Game, who has not been here since. But I think we said it was MCC 7 was RT Game's last event, and there's been a lot changing since that. So obviously he's on the green team. So they're going to have a bit of an issue because he's got a lot to catch up on. I mean, build mod has changed, Sands of Time has changed. They have new ace
just
race
reminded he
maps.
played Jingle Jam.
Yeah,
which would give him experience in stuff like parkour tag. So he's not new to these like games.
Yeah,
well, okay,
although he will still be kind of dragged down a little bit by not playing that much.
He'll be rusty.
I mean, in a way, Jingle Jam's great because it let him practice in an environment where he was one of the top players.
Yeah,
it's a very casual event.
Yes.
All right. With well, I just want to say something. With 8 minutes until our next team, which is the Blue Bats, let's just quickly have a quick discussion of what players we haven't seen yet and who we can expect to see in our last three teams.
We've got three teams left, and we've got Dream. We've got Dream, who's actually pretty much confirmed event, but we've also got
Scott's Major is always.
Oh yeah,
where's Scott's Major?
I have a prediction, and I don't like it.
What's the prediction?
Dream and Hermits.
Oh
no! I really not like the idea of a Dream and Hermits team, but
is it bad that I don't think that Dream's good enough to do that?
Dream
is it bad that I'm?
The problem is because I feel like
here's my chaotic prediction: is that Dream is going to be with Illumina. Just because Scott's trolling us. Like, everyone wants the Fruit and Illumina team, and he's just going to give us Dream and Illumina.
Illumina with the Lime guy, but it's the wrong Lime guy.
I
Yeah.
genuinely think that
Or
Dream will be with Hermits, and I do hot take. It won't work. They will not have good chemistry, because Dream is very, very, very competitive, and he's discouraged very
agree.
easily. While the Hermits, if they can be competitive, just look at False, but
yeah.
if they end up not doing too well, they try to have fun with it, and Dream is
What
just
if
not like
it's-
that.
What if it's like return of like higher performing hermits like Iskall, and it's like with
Oh,
Illumina?
Iskall would be good.
Maybe.
Because he's technically not a new player, so Scott wouldn't have. So we've seen one new player already, but he hasn't
Yeah.
played in ages, so he might as well be.
Well, I'm reading the
That's true.
chat of our YouTube stream, and lots of people are throwing out names of people who haven't been announced yet. So we got, oh, sorry, I've lost my place now. Dang, there was people like Joel, Fruit, CPK, False Symmetry. There it is. Wisp, Ren, Dog, Illumina, CPK. I already said CPK. So many people haven't been announced yet. We only have
CPK's
3
gonna
teams.
be in it first.
Oh,
Yeah,
CPK.
someone's
He's the number.
I just saw someone say Dream with CPK. No, honestly, that
Also,
makes sense.
someone I want to see come back, Dan TDM.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah. I
Can he
want to see
please come
Dan
back?
back, but I don't feel this is the event. We've only got 3 teams left, and there's missing like critical players.
You never know. You never know. I mean, we all were sitting here like yesterday going, Fruit's going to be online. Fruit's going to be online. And then he wasn't online. What if he's not in the event at all?
That is a dark thought. There would be a dark world without Fruit and MCC.
I still want Will Smith.
Yes.
I mean,
Ryan
it
Reynolds.
could be Fruit or
Ryan
Illumina.
Reynolds. If
Simmons.
anyone in the chat
That's
remembers that
true.
from yesterday.
There is leaks. There is like hints that it could be a Simmons return, and if it is, that means we'd have 2 teams left, which means and 3
So many people are
critical
going to be
players.
missing out. Green.
Oh, I feel like
Green.
Green's gonna be it. What if there's a competitive Simmons team?
Oh, that would be
Competitive
cool.
Simmons.
But,
We just have the Orion Sound in our Twitch chat, and apparently Will Smith has been lurking in the Discord.
Will Smith's in the Discord. I
Really?
knew it. I
I'm
knew
not
it.
making this.
Okay, sorry to go back to this, but if Green and Dream are on a team together, I'm gonna riot.
No.
No, I really, because they're both I mean, it would be a cool dynamic, but with how Dreams fans haven't been the nicest to Hermits,
Yeah,
and
right,
also
right.
with
Yeah.
both Green and Dream being Green. I can't. I've completely lost track of what I was going to say.
That's
That's fine.
okay. I do that all the time.
We all do that.
Would you like me to continue for you?
Yes.
I think what Lops was trying to say is we need to revisit my idea from last night of the celebrity team, which would include
Yes.
Will Smith,
That's right. It's
former
almost
President Barack Hussein Obama, Jack Black, and Ryan Reynolds.
No,
I'm
we need
telling
the
you.
full Ryan team. Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Quigg, Ryan Krinios, etc. All come
That-
together.
A Ryan
team
team.
of
I want to
just Ryan
see
Reynolds.
a full Australian team. I know Pearl's already been announced, but Pearl, Laserbeam, Muso, and me, obviously, because I'm the best Aussie. Sorry, sheep. We've
Anyway,
got about
taking my
3-4
position as the
minutes till our blue bats. I saw someone in the chat. I can't remember if it was the stream chat or if it was our server chat saying Return of the Simmers. I don't know if
I
we're
want to
gonna
see.
get
I was gonna say before, what if there was a competitive Sims team where we've got
competitive
Simmers
Simmers.
mixed in? Like we have that could be an interesting.
That would be very
Obama, Will Smith, The Rock, and John Cena. Loving the predictions in the YouTube chat.
I mean, the Rock.
Do you think we'll get
sheep?
Do you think we'll get any new members, like any more new creators,
have
streamers, and
Paul,
YouTubers? Like, because we've already got a couple.
it's-
Do you think we'll get any more new ones, or have we done it?
Thank you. Simmers are already competitive. What do you mean?
I mean,
What?
wasn't it teased that there would only be one new player, or alright?
No,
I
I
just,
don't.
like,
There
make
was
memory.
no leaks like that this time. But like,
Okay,
if
okay.
they have a new player, like that's cutting it short. It must mean like someone big isn't playing, which is.
I mean, since we haven't seen any of the Hermits yet, other than Pearl, full Hermit team.
Ghastly
We haven't
Jesus, Will
seen-
Smith, and Lockie. Child Boy in the chat with the single greatest team prediction to have ever graced the earth. I want
That would be good. But yeah, I mean, we haven't seen a full Hermit team with all of them being Hermits at time recording, because obviously Pearl's a Hermit now.
a couple
yeah.
minutes
Well,
away
we
from the
haven't
Blue
seen one
Bats.
since MCC's. We haven't seen that since MCC 5. I would love to see it again.
But the thing is, we're really running out of teams. We've got only 3 teams
Yeah,
left,
exactly.
and there's
Yes,
and
that's my problem.
12 more. Yeah, there's 12 more players, but there's a lot
Only
more than
12
12
more,
players.
only 12 more players. One of them is Scott. One of them is Dream.
And we know
You
So
Scott.
that's only.
You can't.
Yeah,
the
and we
only
know
one that
Dream
is
because Dream
certain
said so.
is
Dream
Scott.
said he was playing on Twitter. So we've
Oh,
got
okay.
10 more slots.
And there's a
Like,
lot more than 10 people who haven't
that's
been
what-
announced. So there's going to be people
Exactly.
missing out. And you
Yeah.
never like to see content creators missing out. We
CPK.
always want to see everyone. Oh, CPK. It's got to be CPK. He's
I mean, this actually
number
this is an
7
interesting
fan.
question. Who's got teamed with? Because Scott's very highly likely to be teamed with an S tier then this time.
Yeah.
I don't know,
He's
but
got-
one more thing I want to mention is a lot of people in chat. I've been reading this. A lot of people want Creekcraft to return. I mentioned this
Yeah.
on
I
stream yesterday.
actually have info for that. I think like Creek said that like he's on the wait list, but is going to like return like at the end of this year, like towards December. Like that's when
Okay.
it's like aimed to return. So I doubt he'll be in this early.
You got that Dark Archangel. If I get into the event, you'll be on my team with me. It'll be you, me, Will Smith, and Phil's in Minecraft. How's that?
Anyway,
All right,
we're
we're gonna
1
start
minute.
refreshing.
We are 1 minute away from the next team, so I want the
Blue bats, blue bats, blue. I think
blue
Scott will be on this team. Scott's often on the blue bats,
Yeah.
is he not?
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to see if there's a Simmers or not. I
should be
don't think there's. The Simmers is 4 new slots.
He was on
So-
blue once. Am I
I
really?
mean, now that
I swear
Scott
he's
He
has
been
was
on
on
blue
Blue
more than
Black
once.
Cats, and he was on.
I swear he's been on blue multiple times.
he's
It's
collected
probably
all the
just-
colors now.
Probably
so-
just because there's 3 different shades of blue.
Yeah.
This is why we have our lovely fact checkers on standby. Come on, blue team.
Come on, blue.
Anyone
Blue
get it
team,
yet?
Blue team.
I'll tell you when we get it. Alright. Alright.
Oh, I got it.
Alright. Oh!
What is it?
What? Do you want to see this?
It's the Simmers.
It's the
Oh.
Simmers. Who was on the
We got
Simmers
Rob
team?
Seller,
Simmers.
James Turner, Dr. Gluon, and I've never known how to say this person's name. Critic Zeus. Critic Zeus?
Critic
Okay.
Zeus.
Oh!
Zella, James
No,
Turner.
it's
Dr. Gluon.
interesting. This is the blue bats, not the
Yes, the
sapphire
blue
Simmers.
bats. It's just
Why
the
is
blue
it the
bats.
blue-
What? That's
very
so
interesting.
weird. They should be the Simmers. But I'm
Well, I mean,
excited to
that
see them
makes-
back regardless.
Oh yeah, but that begs the question now. I mean, obviously the Sims is like well known, like the casual team, but that means there's only 2 teams left, and then we've got if Fruit Ninja's really not happening, this means Dream Illumina, unless
Oh,
Fruit
or Dreaming Fruit.
are playing.
I mean, I feel like you guys are jumping ahead. I'm freaking out over here. We got the Simmers back. It's
I'm
always
so
good to
glad
see
they're
them.
back.
Because it's nice to see a fun team. Because we need to remember there's a whole event was started
Yep.
for fun to just bring creators together and play. It's gotten really competitive. Not that I'm complaining about that, but it's nice to have the Simmers constantly coming back. And they're just a welcome part of the community. They're a team that
What's-
everyone loves. You really just can't not like the Simmers. Simple as
Will
that.
Rick somehow a message has been pinned of Rick Astley, Jesus, Will Smith, and
Yeah.
Lockie.
That is staying pinned. That is a great
staying
team
pinned.
prediction.
I mean,
someone
apparently,
Photoshop that and tag
apparently
me on
this
Twitter.
was actually intentional. It was actually intentional.
It was
Unlike
intentional. They're not
last
like the
time
Simmers.
when Yellow was announced, somebody said 3rd place and it was pinned, and I thought it was intentional, but apparently it was not intentional.
Also, I
So-
thought he was saying it was intentional that they called Blue Bats and not Sapphire Simmers.
Anyway, according to Elite, Zeus has been sweating MC for months now. This team is stronger. So do you feel
I'm
like this they
excited.
could have a chance? Like I want to see the Sapphires, the Simmers go on a massive training arc
I
and
want
like
them to get into dodgeball.
pop off.
Imagine
Trained by
that
Techno.
the Simmers
This
go
is why
away
Techno's
for...
not playing. Techno
for-
has been paid by the Simmers to act as
He's their
trainer.
new coach. He's
Yeah.
like their aerobics instructor. He's got the 80s
Yeah.
sweatband on, the big puffy jacket. They're doing the lunges from side to side, getting the
like
Simmers
all
ready
his
for the next
offenses.
event. Oh, how good would that be?
I want the
Oh,
Simmers to
man.
get into dodgeball.
Even though I personally,
no.
when the
The
event's live,
problem
I don't watch
is
the
that
Simmers
if they get into
perspective.
dodgeball, I
still-
don't want to. I don't want the Simmers to get in dodgeball and then get 3-0 swept. That would be sad.
But I was just saying about the Simmers, even though I don't personally watch their perspective when the event's live, I still am rooting for them.
Yes,
You know?
yes,
I don't
absolutely.
have to watch them personally to still be excited to see them do well. Like it's the little things for them that feel like wins.
I have literally no idea. Like I've never watched any of them, but I love them with my entire heart.
I know,
Grayson White with another team prediction of Lockie, Lachlan, and Laserbeam. I would pay my life savings for that.
I mean, who wouldn't? Is this
that would-
Lockie? Are you using this stream as your campaign to get into the event?
That's why I'm on the show, sheep. Hear me, Scott Major. I will be on the MCC event.
So
Exciting.
8 slots, 2 teams, and one of them is Scott. What's going?
2 teams left. 8 people remaining. We definitely got Scott.
I'm excited.
Definitely got CBK,
because-
I'd say.
CBK is a
CBK.
strong candidate.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
never
let's look at
confirmed.
it.
He did say recently, I just see a post of him on, I think it was on Twitter or Reddit, where he's saying he's not confirmed for every event. So there will be a time where he's not there,
Yeah, I know.
as much as he
So-
wants to compete in every event.
8 slot. We know one of them is Scott because it has to be Scott. And Dream said on Twitter. So we've got Scott, Dream, and CPK as likely. I mean,
Let's just do a return of my favorites ever, all right? So my team, Purple Pandas, is going to be Pokimane, Carl Jacobs, Muselk, and Jerome ASF.
I thought you were going to
That's-
say Ryan Reynolds.
I would, but he's not a returning
No one's
player. If it was
no-
new players, Ryan Reynolds. Oh, but that's a missed opportunity. If Ryan Reynolds is not in this, because that's a great promotion for his new film, Free Guy. Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be?
You sound
Scott's
like
Major.
it's sponsored.
Someone clip this and send it to Scott's Major on Twitter. Get Ryan Reynolds in MCC. There we go. That's all I needed to say.
this is
really
we are now
derailed.
the official Ryan Reynolds for MCC campaign. Accepting campaign donations via the join button. Make sure
Wait.
you become a channel member right now.
We haven't seen Wisps announced yet, and he's in my fantasy team, so I would like him
Oh,
to be
boy.
announced. Sorry for the clap, that was loud. There's so
mean,
many people. I
Wisp-
keep thinking of new names.
What we've got? We've got Wisp. We've got Dan.
Polish beans.
I know I keep
Yeah.
going on about them. That's just because.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no.
oh no.
We've just been kicked from the server.
Oh, that's not good. Oh,
What did he ask about, Clay?
we'll be right back.
We'll be right back, everyone.
Sorry, what did he
Anyway,
ask about?
we can still talk even though we're not on. Even though we're
Oh.
not on the server.
We're back.
Hello. How's it going?
I know I keep.
That was
I
just.
know I-
that-
Okay. Oh,
Oh no. Now they know that my
Well-
Minecraft username is Chewbacca and I have a really rare name. Don't hack my account. It's not for sale.
I mean,
Anyways.
MCC, the Minecraft account name is up for grabs in like a month.
Don't
Oh,
let them
shh,
know.
don't tell them.
No, I'm. But yeah, I know I keep going on about it, but that's just because I have brain rot. But the hermits. What is there a possibility of no hermits other than Pearl?
Oh. Well, I feel like green at least.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
looking
Green
more and more
needs to get that
likely.
win. But like,
Green
Falls has had
fruit.
some really bad MCCs recently.
Or if there's a team like Green Fruit Scott or like something like that.
Oh, I mean, he does really. Green does really like fruit. So
Look at
Yeah.
traumatized by Smiles prediction. Blue bats. Ryan Reynolds, blue shirt guy, and then 2 blue emojis. We've started a movement. Ryan Reynolds will be in the next MCC.
yes,
We still got a bit of time till our next team. We got to. I
Yeah.
can't
Like
do math
8
there. We got
minutes?
about 8 minutes. Yeah, about.
Yeah. So obviously, I mean, I haven't put the Simmers into the spreadsheet yet, but like,
But we don't really need to figure out their average, if you will, because it's not
No.
too important.
I mean,
Why is-
this comes to depend because the Simmers are really good at battle box with their rush strat.
Yeah,
the Simmer
I,
Rush.
Yeah. I mean, but it depends on the map, though. And as we've seen, there's been a bunch of old maps returning. So,
Sheep's invisible. Is it just me or Sheep invisible?
That's just
He's
you.
back.
um,
Whew, sorry. I couldn't see him for a
Anyway.
moment. That was very scary. I missed him.
yeah.
But it was the same way when the Simmers go away for a couple of MCCs. I miss them, because they
Yeah,
go away and
yeah.
then they come back every so often. They're not in every event.
I was wondering if they'd actually show up in season 2, because in season 1 they were every other event, and this season this is the first time they've shown up.
It's hard because obviously in season 2 there's so many creators
Yeah,
to put into the event with still the same amount of 40 slots, and you have more and more people joining that it's harder to keep the consistent players. I mean, you're always going to
Yeah.
have Wilbur, Sutton, Scott's Major, but with Simmers they may need to take longer breaks between events before they can come back, just to cater to everyone.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's a
definitely.
fun community event. We want as many different creators to be able to join. I say this as if I have any part of the show. We are not affiliated with Nox Crew at all. We would like to be, but we're not. Okay, so
We would love that
Yeah.
early teams. Please send us
we are
your
a
teams early.
fan-created channel who just love the event. All right, we are not
Yeah.
affiliated in any way, shape, or form.
Speaking about loving the event, we also hope you guys love the event. So I'm asking, what are your predictions, chat? Like, who do you think's like?
Well,
gonna
I've
be
been
like-
reading some good ones in chat. Someone said Dan, Illumina, Fruit Berries, and Green. I feel like that's
That
a
would be
little
interesting.
too strong. A
Yeah.
little too strong. I like
yeah,
it.
but like,
It does not
we
come
need
back.
to get Green that win. So
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, if we could just stack up a team with Green on it.
yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
more Koreans.
I feel like
I've-
Green has 2 curses at the moment. The curse
would
of
love-
like, sorry.
No, you go.
Like, I feel like Green has 2 curses at the moment. The curse of always being like the captain's curse has moved on essentially, where he gets really close to winning and then doesn't. I mean, we all know the 2 coins thing from Pride. And also the curse of 5-player teams. This is twice in a row now.
Oh,
Maybe
no,
that's
it's
why
like
they're
the
not
right
having
message.
Green in the event.
Yeah. Ooh.
They can't afford another 41st
Anyway,
player.
we want send us your team predictions in our Discord. Cause if a mod could post the link to that in chat.
We have a great Discord server where
Somebody
all
asked
fans
if
alike
we
can
attest
come and
this.
talk.
Yeah.
What was that, Cheat?
I don't know. Anyway, well, what are we on about? We've got 5 more minutes until the next team, and I feel like this is where it gets interesting, because like, it's like so close.
We're
Like,
down to 2 teams, purple and pink.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Purple and pink and purple.
So, not considering like A-listers like Ryan Reynolds or Will Smith, who would be your dream like new players? Because I think that
I want.
assuming
in.
what? Sorry.
I think like thinking about. We've got Hannah. It's like Hannah
Yeah.
Rose. It's like one.
Oh yeah, because one of the people who a lot of fans want to join is Purpled, and we have Purple team up next. Could we have a
I mean,
surprise
I
new
am
contestant?
I have a secret fear that if Purple join, it's gonna break my spreadsheet simply because.
Where's
it's
Anna
called
Magician?
Purpled.
Anna Magician should be an MCC.
No, we're not. He's a tester, unfortunately.
I mean, I
And
have a very
unfortunately, he's
out
a
of left
tester.
field one.
What?
So I don't know if either of you know who Nerd Cubed is.
Nerd Cubed. I don't think I've heard of them.
Can't say.
So
can't
essentially,
say.
he was I'm using a very loose definition of Minecraft YouTuber here. But essentially in like 2012, 2011 until like 2014, he had a Minecraft series that got really popular, and now he's doing it again now.
Well,
I
that's
think he
sweet.
would be so cool in
I mean,
to be
imagine
in
if we-
MCC.
Imagine if we got like some of the technical people. Like I know like
Oh
Ray's
hell yeah,
Works.
Ilmango.
Yeah, I know Ray's Works does the MCU. And
Seth
then, like, there's
Bling.
been a couple of them. Seth Bling.
Sorry, you just said technical. I've been thinking about a lot of throwback YouTubers. What about a team crafted team? You know, Jerome, Majid Canadian, Sky does Minecraft, and like Deadlocks.
I mean, one of my friends is in Psycraft. I would absolutely love to see him in MCC.
Oh really?
I would like to see us in MCC, the MCC the show team with Sheep,
No.
Lockie,
No,
Lots, and Clay,
really. You've
and
got-
Mystery.
that's-
We'll have
that's,
multiple
good.
people.
Yeah.
Poland. That's a good suggestion. Poland. I like Poland.
Oh no.
Callahan.
I feel like if Poland joins, like the memes will be just.
Oh, I saw someone in the chat saying Iskall and Jevin come back. Yes, please.
Oh,
I would like
yeah.
to see Jevin and Iskall come back.
With like,
we're actually just a couple of minutes away from the purple team.
I mean,
Final
here's
predictions,
something
everyone?
that's like on the top of my mind is that Fruit and Illumina, they lived there. So if one of them drops out, it's likely that they both drop out. Like if they're like, I mean, maybe not really, but it's just something to consider.
I
Oh.
guess we'll see in this next team.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
You know, we should just get politicians.
I want to see
Oh,
them
yeah,
do
Mumbo.
another.
Unfortunately,
event
Mumbo's
again.
already commented that Mumbo doesn't want to be in the event.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be in it, and I'm pretty sure Zombie
Mumbo's not
Cleo
an
has
option.
also said she doesn't want to be in it.
Waffles needs to join. I agree. How do you say your name? Canyon Easy. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I agree. Waffles should also join.
Anyway,
Ethos Lab.
Waffles would like to be so good. Very underrated player because he was known in the pack, but he's one of the lesser known of the main six. But he's actually quite skilled at the game.
Team
Very good
Canada
PvP.
team.
Team Canada. Oh, imagine
We
like a
light his tech
nations
ships.
MCC. What about a nations themed one where everyone's like from a different nation?
Oh.
Then I could be on the Australian team. So I'm really pushing this
let's
agenda.
like-
All right, let's start refreshing. We've got the team
anyway,
very
refreshing has started. And I believe it's my turn to announce.
Yep, and when the purple pandas are released, we will announce it for you right there in the chat.
Make
both
sure
on
to
Twitch and on
subscribe. If
YouTube.
you subscribe, there is a slight chance it will come faster.
You and your promotion. You are very, very. I have no words for you, sheep.
I'll tell you, I am in fact holding back.
Oh, someone in chat said Impulse and Skizzleman as a team. I would love a Team Zitz, which is a
There we
ZF
go,
Impulse SV.
45.
And yeah, that team would be very cool.
Refresh.
I'm just sitting here refreshing my Twitter over and over. This is what it takes to be part of the team announcement stream over on MCC.
Yeah, this
the
is
show.
the hard work we do.
Yeah, but it's just
it's only hard because it's nearly 2 a.m.
I'm actually not hitting F5. I'm actually clicking the refresh button because
I'm on my phone, so I'm just swiping down over and over.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
So our Purple Pandas team is Scott Smager, Grian, Smallish Beans, and Fruitberries.
Ooh, what a great...
just as I called Fruit.
Oh, yeah. This is.
I called it. Hang on, call back to the end when I said Scott, Grian, Fruit. I said that.
Good team. Good team.
I don't believe you said that. You're lying.
Someone go back and clip it. I said Scott, Grian, Fruit.
Like okay, but now we got a good team here. And we all know that obviously Smager is a great.
Everyone's still disappointed in the lack of Fruit Ninja, despite Scott saying there would be no Fruit Ninja on Reddit.
As I was saying, sheep. Scott Smager is really. I'm kidding. I love you, buddy. You're my Aussie friend. As I was saying though about this new team, the Purple Pandas. Scott Smager is a great team player. Everyone knows how. I say this every time. Every video I'm in on this channel, I say Fruitberries is a machine. Fruitberries is a machine. We all love the Dreamsayer Grian, and Smallish Beans is also quite skilled at the game as well. So, the question is, with this Purple Pandas team, who's going to be the fifth member to continue Grian's curse?
It's Illumina.
Fruit's
going to have technical issues and Illumina's going to have to replace.
Yes.
That's why. Yeah. I mean, what technical issues would arise where someone in the same house could still play?
Well, I mean, last time it was in Pride, it was a fire alarm, and obviously that can happen because they're in the same house. And then in 15, it was internet. This one, just computer dies. Just his computer goes
I have some
away.
stats update. By like 20 points, this team is statistically the best team so far.
Oh,
really?
I mean, I'm not surprised. Yeah. This is a very, very strong team.
They've got 9-3-5-8, and like Orange is 9-3-3-7. So
I think this team could have some of the strongest chemistry. I think because we've got Grian and obviously Fruity Bee. They have so much chemistry, and then there's Smallish Beans, Grian, and Smager are all Third Life people.
Yeah, well,
So I
everyone
think-
loves Scott and Green. They get along with everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, of
So I
course.
think this might be
Who
one of
doesn't love
one of the
Korean?
strongest teams, both actually in performance and in chemistry.
That's true. I mean, it depends. Like a big factor, I think, for whether how well a team will perform is the games. Like if it's an
Yes,
all-rounder
yes.
team where they can't excel at one game, it'll be kind of an
This
issue.
this team maybe like I think Sky Battle might be an issue with any team that has Grian on it, because Grian is very vocal about how much he hates Sky
But-
Battle. Is not very good.
But they also have Fruit, who even always
Yeah.
survives, even if the rest
I
of
mean,
his team
Fruit's
dies
Fruit's
off.
known
Fair,
for doing
fair.
well in
He
survivor
unalives
games.
off if they unalive off.
Grian
Fruit
and
is-
Fruit cancel each other out in Sky Battle, I think.
Oh,
That's just
what
a
do you say,
fun-looking
though?
team.
Fruit is known for great plays in survivor games.
He killed Dream.
Yes.
I mean, he unalived Dream.
Yes.
That's true. So what we're
He's the
getting
d-
here is Fruit and Green like yin and yang then, where like the complete.
I think so. And because they work so well together, I think that is very yin and yang sort of thing.
Yeah. Here's an interesting thing though. The remaining teams we've got Illumina,
Oh god.
Dream, and CPK. I feel like those three are like too strong to be.
They can't be together, so
Yeah.
I think Illumina may not
that's
be in the
unbalanced,
event.
which means somebody is going to be sad.
Dream was really vocal about him wanting to team with CPK, and CPK,
Yeah,
I
Dream
feel
and
like it's
CPK,
not
I think, is
really an
very-
MCC.
But
without
therefore, I
CPK.
think Illumina's out then.
I
Personally.
can't see
Maybe
any way
like
for
have
it
a
to be
doctor's appointment or
legal for the
something.
three of them to be on a team.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, unless,
Illumina's on standby for when Green's team inevitably needs a fifth member. Come on,
Exactly.
man. Keep up.
or what if Fruit and Illumina are like playing together, are not in the same team? but
One's
they're
on the keyboard
physically
and one's on the
playing-
mouse.
Yeah, exactly. or
This
Fruit
probably-
playing while Illumina's got 50 monitors open and like stream sniping.
Dream, CPK. I've been seeing someone say Dan TDM, and how about Quackity? What about
I
that?
don't
for a
think that's
pink team?
likely. That would be way too strong.
No, I don't
It's
think
Quackity,
Quackity's
though.
this one.
I mean,
love
Dream,
Quackity, but he's.
Dream, CPK, and Dan though.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, Dan's a very mid-range player. He's good,
Yeah.
but he's not like putting him with Dream and CPK. It doesn't seem broken for me.
Hmm.
I love Dan. I'm not insulting Dan. He's on my
I haven't
fantasy
watched
team
Dan
for a
TDM
reason.
since 2014. Okay.
Okay,
Are
how
we not
about
meant to link
Dream,
fantasy
CPK,
stuff yet?
Dan, and Dr. Trayoris?
Yes, that would be good.
That's a great team.
This is the part where I
Okay.
go, "This is Trayoris." Now that's a
This
name I haven't heard
It's
in a
either
long
gonna
time.
be, I believe it's either gonna be like Dream, CPK, False, and Ren.
That's what the chat agrees you with. That there's a lot of
I think
false and
that's
yeah,
g-
Ren.
oh. I have no idea how to feel about that, but I'm leaning negative.
False has been in a lot of events. Like it
Yes.
wouldn't feel normal for her not to be in an MCC.
She's been in every event
Yeah.
since other than Jingle Jam, obviously, since MCC4, and every single
Wow.
time. Yeah, every single time Ren has been in it, he has been with False. Every time Cub has been in it, he has been with False.
So obviously, I feel like our prediction now would then be Dream, CPK, False, and then
Cub or Ren.
Cobble Ren. That's our prediction for the final team, which is still a pretty good team.
It's a
That's a
good
decent
team. I
team.
have mixed feelings about a Hermit with Dream.
And
Or,
it's
I
a
mean,
pink team,
Dreams,
so
or hear me out. Dreams trolling, not Dreams not in the event, and it's just
That would be funny. That would be so funny.
It would be
everyone's
very-
freaking out. Remember, you know how lots of people are freaking out because they think George went to Florida? What if Dream went to England and he's playing from George Not Found's computer? Because George is in the event again, but it's actually Dream. The
Yeah,
whole
what if they just
switcheroo.
all switch. They all just like, what if Rambo is actually Tubbo and Tubbo is actually Rambo? Just they don't say. Like,
Oh, jeez. Crinia's thrown in chat. We haven't seen
this is
Crinia.
why Technoblades. Actually, one event for the last thing has paid. One player has paid Techno to come over and just play on their computer. It's just.
Mr. Beast would be good to play in the event. I feel like
Yeah,
Mr.
I
Beast should be the next
I feel-
charity event. I want to see Mr. Beast play in the
Yeah.
next MCC
yeah,
charity
he would get so much
Mr. Beast
money.
and his gang.
with Ryan Reynolds. This is
I
a
feel like
thing
this is gonna
now.
be our joke now.
I refuse
Yeah.
to let the joke die. Ryan Reynolds Please.
Speaking of letting jokes die, make sure you hit that join button and become a channel member. You get access
Oh,
to
that is-
amazing emotes,
It's the worst
and
transition.
we'll get access to our videos early.
How do you segue from Ryan Reynolds to channel membership?
Well, it's also if we
Okay.
get one new channel member, I will put on cat ears.
Okay. Well, let's just do some alternative predictions. We have one team left, and we've got about 7 minutes until they're announced. So Dream CPK, I feel like are all but guaranteed. But what if it's not false and red? What if it's two different players?
Ooh.
It's gonna be so
Maybe
weird not having an MC.
Dan
with it.
TDM is a very popular one.
Oh, so what
Yeah.
would this be? So I'm trying to think. We've got
Wait a minute.
Dream, CPK.
Sorry, I'm just freaking out of my own personal thing. I have a. I
You
don't
good?
even have. Okay, so I'm just referring to that. My fantasy MCC team is in shambles right now. I have like 8 team members, and only 3 of them have been announced so far. So,
That sounds like a you problem.
and it is a very me problem. It's the same problem again.
Anyway.
You're just bad at
Dan
predictions, I
Wisp
guess.
Dream. Dan Wisp Dream CPK.
Oh,
No.
how good is
Wait.
Wisp? Because I have no
So
idea how
you-
good
wait.
Wisp is.
What do you
Wisp
you
is
turned
B, I
you said no to Dream CPK, Dan, and Quackity, but you suggest
I know that wasn't a good.
That
I
is
was reading the
twice as
chat.
good as my
I was reading the
suggestion.
chat.
That is way too powerful.
I mean, I feel like I actually disagree because like I feel like Dan and Wisp they're like mid-range players, but I feel like they're also specialized. Where like they're like good at like battle box and stuff.
Okay, well, how about Dream CPK, Dan, and a new member?
Oh,
Ooh, who would it be?
Maybe.
Something.
I'm just throwing out possibilities because we don't know for certain. We got about 6 minutes until they announce.
yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately, not Flames. Techno is not in the event. Techno has announced that he is no longer
I mean, it
competing
could
in
be the
canon
ultimate
events.
troll. Dream Techno Illumina CPK. It's just the ultimate troll. Also, Fruit Berries again. Fruit Berries was cloned, and it's just like the biggest.
Sophia suggested Dream CPK, Bad Boy Halo, and Skeppy. I think that's a bit powerful because Skeppy and Bad Boy Halo pretty strong for newbies. But I guess
Yeah.
points wise, it could still be considered a fair team.
I mean, Dream Illumina, Skeppy BBH. Like, what about that?
What about 4 Dreams? Oh, Trista! Trista!
Okay. Team
Dream,
suggestion.
CPK, Drista, and Ryan Reynolds.
Team suggestion.
Yeah.
Dream, Drista, Dream XD, Mexican Dream.
Yes.
And then that way the crack. You people get a chance.
What's a color that starts with D? Because it could be the something dreams,
Dark blue.
the cyan clays,
full of black cat.
the violet variations. Because they're different versions of dream. But its dream he's set up 4 computers and he has to play all 4 of them at once, so he's moving along a row of computers like plate spinners or something.
I mean, that would nerf him.
Look at what he plays with his hands, and he plays with his feet.
I just remembered we're meant to pride ourselves on being a very informative and serious MCC talk show, and then you have me come along and go Drista and Ryan Reynolds.
I feel like this stream is an exception to that.
We have fun, and everyone in the chat seems to be enjoying it. I'm seeing lots of good predictions. Someone said Purple. I can't see Purple debuting on a team that isn't Purple team, so I don't think Purple
Punk
deserves
is on
the
a
best.
team that isn't Purple.
I didn't say it before.
Hannah Rose, I want to see Hannah Rose join so badly.
I just want to go back to Purple. I'm secretly scared of Purple because I think it could break my sheets in that Purpled, and it'll think that it's the team Purple, and then stuff will break, and that's like the nightmare.
Then
that
do a
just keeps me
failsafe
up
for
at
that
night.
before it's announced.
Well, I just figured that it was the best way to do it. I was like, there's never going to be a player that shares the same name as a team, right?
Wait, that makes sense. Sorry, I've been doing my own thinking. Dream, CPK, Dan TDM, and me. Oh, I forgot. I'm in this event, guys. I didn't tell you because I was obviously it's a secret. Hush, hush. I forgot
Like,
to
if
tell
you're
you.
announced as a team, I'm not sure what I'll do.
You PayPal me $100.
I mean, I don't think you need it after that.
No, but honestly, I would love to see them do. And once again, we got about a minute or two till the next team, the final team. But I want to see another fan event with fan teams for MCC because it was so fun
please.
last
I want to
time.
be an MCC. I want to.
I want to
MCC.
see an MCC the show team. We could represent, because I feel like we're a very community based channel. We love the community. I almost feel like this MCC highlights the show. We really reflect what the community is all about. People who love the event, love the creators, and I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just in a great
Two-player
mood
teams
because
and they're
it's
both MCC.
Like I said,
the show
this
people.
entire stream is just Lucky's campaign to get into
Yes,
MCC.
Lucky wants to be in.
I will only be an
How about
MCC
you-
if my team consists of Ryan Reynolds and Laser.
It's just Scott's gonna call up Ryan Reynolds. Yo, we need you in the event just so this.
2 a.m. Someone put me out of my misery. All right, time to start refreshing.
All right, someone start refreshing. Lucky, you get
thank
the honor
you.
of announcing the final team.
Oh, I can't wait to say that I'm on Pink Parrots.
It's just gonna be like announcing the final team. Blue.
It's
Black
actually
Cats.
it's now Lilac Lockies. There was another secret I've let
Lavender
slip.
Lockies.
The lavender
Lavender or
Lockies.
lilac.
I'm happy with either of those. What's another color that starts with L? Does anyone in the chat know another color that starts
Take
with
the
L?
L.
And make sure after the final team is round, make sure you
Lemon.
stick around so we can do our quick predictions. So because
I
It's
didn't know
gonna
we were
be
doing
so
predictions. That's
difficult to
exciting.
predict.
I
Yeah.
mean that's the fun of it, right?
At this point, I just want Dan TDM because he's on my
All right, it is
fantasy
now
team.
2:00 in the morning. Start refreshing.
Lime, light
We
blue.
get
There
some
already is a
hype for
lime
the final
though.
team of MCC 16.
Refresh, lots of refreshing. Love this part of the team announcement stream. It's just a
Ooh.
Can you see it?
Ooh. No, but I did see an ultimate CPK tweet. That's kind of interesting.
I can't see it yet.
My
Well-
Twitter isn't working. It's literally just.
Oh wait, I need to. I
showing
should
blue.
probably be. I should.
I'm relying on you two to say what it is because my Twitter isn't working right now.
Yeah. No
My
way.
Twitter's
Lucky.
slowing down.
It's
Every
not
time I refresh it, it just shows blue.
Yeah,
become blue.
The Rock is trending. Maybe he's in the event. Dwayne Johnson in MCC 17.
Oh,
It's
there we
17,
go.
right? Oh, it's 16.
Ooh.
Sorry. Fuck.
Oh,
Lucky.
I'm sorry, I haven't
believe in
got
the
it.
goal.
It hasn't refreshed for me yet. I'll be there in a
I'll
second.
say it, it's fine. I got it. We got
Alright.
Dream,
there it is.
Finster, Bad Boy Halo, and CPK.
So we called Dream CPK. That was pretty obvious. But Finster Bad Boy Halo.
Bad Boy Halo without Skeppy. That's a big shock, but I'm so happy to see Finster back. I am over the moon about Finster returning.
Yeah. Dream.
Well, there we go. Dream.
Oh,
there we
this
go.
I'm in
the
shock.
team.
What?
What do you mean, what sheep?
Well, I mean, firstly, Skeppy and is not with Bad Boy Halo. And firstly, I wasn't expecting this. I was like very sure it was going to be the Hermits.
Yeah, I was preparing myself to see Dream CPK false in someone.
Yeah, but Finster Bad Boy Halo. I mean, I'm going to process this in my stats now, and I won't lie. This doesn't.
I
feel
am genuinely a little bit disappointed that false isn't it, but it makes sense because she's been having a lot of really bad MCCs recently, like bad days, stressful MCCs where it hasn't gone the best, and it makes sense that she wants to take a break from it.
CPK, Finster, and
That's an exciting
finally-
team. It just looks like a team that I guess if it's one of those days, Dream will just do well and they'll
The
go
average
pretty
is 8,
far.
5, 3, 4, and I just need to do like one.
Now you gotta rank them according to their
Hang on.
averages.
I'm almost done. We've almost got our stats. That
I'm sorry,
who's
but
everyone going to be watching then?
ooh, that's a hard one.
I'm pinning a message in chat without. Oh, I don't have permission to pin it. Never mind. Someone just said, I want to pin a message. Okay. Who am I gonna watch?
I don't
Red
trust.
I'm
Rabbits.
watching out a game. All green.
Anyway, here we go. So I've now got the stats now that we've got all 10 teams. So the winner of who's got the most average is purple, followed by orange. What else have we got? For average placement, red is the top. Same with team placements, and for Scott's scoring method, green is the best team, followed by cyan.
Green being the
Green
best
just has sapnap,
team
that's
is
why.
So
And if we go to the simulations, purple has 74.5% of all a chance of winning, orange 21.8, and red 3.6.
I'm looking forward to green winning then.
CPK has already posted his team predictions video on his
Really?
MCC channel.
I'll watch after this then.
Wait, what? Oh, for a second I
Man,
thought
how did it?
blue. I thought blue had a chance of making dodgeball, but it was just cyan. It's like a wait, what moment? Anyway,
Should
for
we,
second placements, red 26.1, purple 22.4, cyan 1.2, yellow 0.6, and orange. And I believe with that, purple has only got one placement below the top three. So purple is very much statistically the favored team here.
Sheep, shall we do our team predictions and wrap
I
up
think
this
that's a
lovely
great
stream?
idea. But before we go to team predictions, let's just say that some content creators aren't in this event, and if your favorite content creator isn't in the event, that's okay. Reminder: this is the perfect opportunity for you to find someone new, find someone you love. You might find your new favorite. Who knows?
Like me.
Yeah, exactly. Go watch someone you haven't watched
Yep.
before if your favorite isn't in it.
Yep. So
But
anyway,
please don't complain, and definitely don't complain to us because we're not affiliated with the Nux Stream. But don't complain to them either because they don't deserve it. They put so much effort into this wonderful event. Let's predict some teams.
All right.
All right. How do we do this?
I haven't done this before.
All right. Oh, I feel like this one's gonna be hard. It's not because all the teams are balanced. It's just because they're all so wild card. Like it's hard to form an opinion about them.
They're very
instantly.
unpredictable, but in a good way, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a transition screen. Oh, there we go. Where are the Does anyone have? Does anyone? Oh, there's a labeled
What's happening?
chest.
Oh, there we go. Someone get the teams.
Take
while we
those,
discuss-
Lucky.
So I feel like it's
Alright.
best to do this in backwards. So in 10th place, we all know it's gonna be
Who do
purple.
we think is going to be in?
Look, no. No.
Wait, that's not the Simmer team. Wait, who's purple?
Purple is
Wait, did I
freaking-
speak? Anyway, 10th is
I
gonna
feel-
be
I think
unfortunate.
that as much as I love the Simmers, this is a very balanced event. So I think they're going to be last.
All right, will someone
Yeah.
remove that so I can put down the Simmers?
I mean, who knows? I mean, I
Thank
think
you.
the Simmers are gonna do well, but I just don't know who do they beat.
We love the Simmers though. They're the winners in our hearts. Okay.
Yeah, they are the winners in
the
our hearts.
the real
okay.
So
winners
in
are the
reality,
friends we
so
made
I'm gonna
along the
say
way.
the Simmers come last, but they win dodgeball.
Yeah, I'm cool with that prediction.
Yep. Anyways,
Who's next, Sheep?
oh, this is hard. I mean, don't want to rely too much heavily on statistics, but the next one is green. But like again, like
Green.
I mean,
Oh.
I know
I feel like
green
this
has
is-
like.
this is where I'm kicking myself. I haven't watched Sapnap's pod yet because like I don't know how well this team's gonna perform.
I wouldn't put green in 9th. I know it has
No.
Sapnap, and I know there's
Yeah.
other players who. I mean, the
here's
return
the
of RT
question.
game might
Green
be a little bit of
versus
a
Aqua.
detriment. That's what I was thinking about Aqua, but like green doesn't look like an overly powerful team, but it has Sapnap, and I can't see any team with Sapnap being in 9th place.
No.
That's just that's just my
As-
personal
Yeah.
view on the matter.
So
I'm trying
we're
to
gonna
figure out
go
who
maybe
would-
Aqua in 9th then?
Aqua. Who was Aqua again? I'm so sorry for
Aqua was
asking this.
Antfrost, Fundy, Tubbo, and 5-Up.
Yeah, that was the
I
one
can
I
see them
wanted.
being 9.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
as much
sorry,
as I
guys.
hate it.
Instantly, that was a bit. All right,
Like,
bit rude.
yeah.
So
Then I would
I
probably
don't want
put
to put any in that.
next. I would even consider lime or green for 8th.
Let me see who was on Lime real quick. Quick,
Lime is Craig Kratzy. I don't think they're good. I think they're gonna beat green. I think Lime's gonna beat green.
I think Cyan.
Who's in
Might-
Cyan?
That is
Cyan.
Pearl, Pete, Preston, Spifey.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's an
Cyan's pretty
interesting
good.
one too. So
I feel like
actually think-
Cyan's a top 5 team.
I feel like
Okay.
Cyan 6. I feel like
Cyan
6. is fine.
6. I'll put
Yeah.
Cyan 6. I'll. You know
It's
what?
really difficult to rank these.
I hate
Yeah,
to
and
say
then
this, but I'm
Lime in
really
7th.
tempted to put Pink down here in 7th.
Why?
I
Yes,
don't know
yes.
why, but I feel like Dream
Oh,
might have enough event.
That's
I
an
kind of want to
interesting
think.
It gives
point.
us vibes.
Pink in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
actually, you know what?
If
You're
there's
right.
haters, they can come for me, but I want to put
I think
Pink
Pink's
there.
a really good team, but I just like we've had a vision. Pink's going to have all their internets cut out. We just like have this early.
Yes.
We got access to the script. Anyway, 5th. I feel like this is where we put. This is where we put Lime. I think.
Anyone in this top 5 could be anywhere in the top 5, I think.
That's the
I
beauty
mean-
of doing a prediction. It's difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, who?
I'd put
Who we
Lime
got
maybe
left?
5th then.
Yeah.
Lime or
Lime
yellow
5th
next for
sounds
me.
good.
Yeah, Lime 5th.
Oh,
Then we
Lime
got
versus
yellow, purple, orange, and red.
I want to say
Orange.
purple is up in these two.
I'd
Pur-
put maybe red in.
Oh,
third.
look! We need to put yellow in third.
Yes.
So I put red there then. Leaving our final
Oh.
two is
Oh.
purple and orange.
Who do you
So
think?
how about that?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think there's a chance Orange might actually beat it, but I'm not ready to make that call.
How many people are
Yeah, I
crying in
mean-
the chat because I've upset them? I'm sorry. They're just predictions. I'm sorry.
Lucky actually hates all these content creators on a personal.
No, don't say that. People might not understand. It's a joke. I love everyone in MCC. All right. Well, I'm happy to just. I mean, obviously these are just our initial ones.
I
on the
actually think
night.
feel like Orange is going to outplay.
Yeah,
Stars,
I
but
mean, orange and purple, I feel is very like you can swap them, like
yeah.
depending on order of games. I think.
What do you think, chat? Orange or purple?
But yeah, orange and pink seems like a very good final two prediction. And yeah, yellow, red, lime, cyan. I feel like you could
Yeah.
mix 4 to 6. You can mix around a little bit. Lime, cyan, and I would honestly swap lime and cyan.
Lime and
That's
cyan.
me.
Yeah.
And then yeah, pink, green, aqua, and
Yeah, that
unfortunately, our
also rules.
lovely little simmers will be in last.
Unfortunately, we want them to come first, but they won't.
I really hope they.
I think
prove us
I'm
wrong.
actually now that I think about it, I'm fairly sure. I really think that Orange will beat purple. Like it just feels.
Someone said swap
Okay,
lime and
swap
red.
lime.
If anything, I would move lime further down. I want to swap lime and cyan.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
lime could do pretty
Orange.
badly. Like not
Wait,
like
what are we
badly,
swapping, Sheep?
badly, but
Can I swap Orange and purple, please?
Yeah.
sure.
Alright, thank you.
I want purple to win personally because I
So
like
do I. We all
if,
do.
if I can't have a
Purple winning would be the best thing because one, we
Yes.
get green gets the win, and then Fruit Berries finally stops throwing, and so yeah, Scott gets another win, but the goods that way.
Who's on
Right.
lime again? I feel like I keep pushing down lime.
lime
too far.
is Quig.
Yeah, Quig and Kratzy, yeah.
Jack
Manifold
Manifold, and
Mewtwo.
Nikki.
Ooh, see, now I want to swap lime and pink, but that's because I don't have enough faith in lime. But you guys thought lime would do really because obviously they have Quig and Kratzy.
No,
But
No, I feel like swapping lime and pink actually makes sense. To be honest.
yeah, I'll do
It,
that.
it does have Dream.
But just to stop
Dream's a solid
dragging
A
the streak.
plus. So
There we go. Yeah, I feel like this is a good one just for now. We'll leave this here just so we can stop upsetting people and everyone can head off and get back to their day. we'll leave these as our final predictions. But obviously, they're going to be different predictions from everyone who's watching the stream, and that's okay.
So
There's
what
no
are
right or
your-
wrong prediction.
So make
They're
sure you
called
tell
predictions.
us. So make sure you tell us your predictions in our Discord. We want to
Yes.
hear what you think, and we also want you to become a channel member by hitting that join button and paying only $2 to access earlier videos as well as getting emotes. Anyway, these are our predictions. I mean, obviously, this is like the last team was announced literally 10 minutes ago, so obviously we haven't like extensively thought
Lucky.
about this.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucky, is CPK going to get top 10?
Don't do this to me again. this is a great
mean,
time to announce that my CPK diss track drops next month.
Anyways, I think that's mostly good. Good.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Is there anything
Have a
else?
good day.
Is there anything else we need to talk about? All right. Well, in that
Not that
case,
I know
thank
of.
you all so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow if you're on Twitch. Join our Discord, and we'll end the YouTube here. And apparently, we're going to be doing a Twitch raid, so make sure you stick around for that. All right. So I've best been told we are going to be raiding H-Bomb. So send H-Bomb love. Tell them that we absolutely did put them in third place, and
Yes.
The Simmers win.
the Simmons won. Woo!
Yay!
See you all.
Bye.